Alright, hey guys, back here for a quick part 2 of the Zenith portable television. I went ahead and plugged it in, so I guess we'll check it out and see what it does. And just in case it doesn't have any audio like the guy claimed it didn't, I'm going to feed some audio directly into that little jack that somebody had fabricated in there, because I did confirm that jack does connect to the audio input on the volume control. So somebody was evidently feeding audio into it, so let's just see what's going on here. I'm going to see if it blows up or smokes or catches fire or... no, so far so good. Let's see if our tubes are lighting up. I'd be careful doing all this kind of stuff one-handed because this sucker's got power to it now. Oh yeah, our CRT's lighting up, our horizontal. There we go. Yeah, we have some tube lightage. There we go. Let's see what's happening now. Let's see what she does. And the volume control is all the way up, so let's see. And yep, there is absolutely no sound, is there? Shouldn't have anything. I don't have it hooked up to a converter or a VCR or nothing, but still, you should be getting a loud you know, and static and snow and all that fun stuff, and clicking and popping noises changing the channel dial, but we have nothing. So there is no sound. Let's see. Nope. Didn't hear anything. Nope. Alright, well, let's go over here now. Let's put some audio into that. That volume's all the way up. So, oh, I hear a little something. Very faint. Okay, so very faint. And that's all the way up, and that's all the way up. So, okay, all right, well, we've got it confirmed. We definitely have an audio problem. Could be two different things. There might be a problem with the actual amplifier section itself, and it could even be in the IF, and it could be both. Let's unplug this thing. So I'll have to do a little more research on this thing. I'll have to do some tests. I have to get my schematics out and kind of go through it, guys. Again, I'm not going to make a video on that. There's other people that do all that. We've already been through this. Just want to give you a quick run over. So when I do get this diagnosed and get the problem going, I'll do another video and you guys can see what I've done or what I found with it. Meanwhile, real fast here, another reason I wanted to do a second part video on this, somebody just gave me this box of Zenith parts. And it's sad to hear what the guy did that gave me this. He stripped out and gutted a Zenith television set. It was a floor model console from about the mid-60s, I guess, or so, just because he couldn't get the horizontal to lock, and he gave up on it and stripped it down. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, and he also threw in this too. This is a GE flyback. It's out of a GE portable television, but I think that doesn't belong in there. That was from something else he had later on. But he scrapped out all these parts. Came from another Zenith television just because he couldn't get the horizontal to lock. So that could have been anything from a phase detector diode to, again, could have been one of these integrators here, like that right there. You know, those are integrators. So let's see here. Yeah, those are the integrators. It could have been one of those. Could have been a resistor. Could have changed value. Could have been a capacitor. But he pulled all the tubes and junked it out just because horizontal wouldn't lock. Otherwise, he said it had a full picture, and I'm like, oh, something like that makes you want to cry. Yeah, but so he gave me the parts. At least he didn't throw those away, but he threw away the CRT and everything, and it was just because he said it would not lock in. The horizontal, the TV kept rolling sideways and wouldn't stop no matter what he did. And he gave up, thought the picture tube was bad. I'm like, oh man, does that make you want to cry on a Sunday afternoon? I swear. But yeah. So guys, yeah, just something to look at. I thought I'd share that. At least he cut all the parts out of it. But these are the integrators. And there's, again, if you want to know about Zenith integrators, watch Shango 066's video on Zenith integrators. He will explain how to rebuild these, or well, not rebuild them, but to build them. So I'm not getting into that. Just make sure that if you have any old stock, that this would, she'll also show you how to read these. See that one there, like 2214? This is a newer style. It's a 2214 0047, 2214 at 0047. But some of these are color coded, and he'll tell you how to do all that. I'm not getting into that, but those there are probably no good. But you know, anyway, thought I would share that. Those are probably, I don't know if that's a new tube. That's a 6GV5. My Zenith console in my living room that I watch quite often has that in there. I'll have to test that. These are hard to get sometimes. Watch me knock it off and break it. That's a used one. That's a Zenith tube. Probably changed that, thinking that would fix the problem. Usually that's not a problem with that, and that's usually not a culprit. But it can be if the plate and grid's leaking, but you've got cathode leakage. But no, that's a shame. Stripped it down just because it horizontal wouldn't lock. Anyway, all right, guys, stay tuned. I'll probably be a part 3 to the Zenith TV set. Thanks for watching, guys.